Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant, good Thursday evening inside Page High School. This is District 1 girls basketball tonight, featuring the Enderlin Eagles and alongside the Maple River Raiders. I'm Chase Miller with you here, and this is our Irie Insurance pregame show. Go online to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. Addison Santrum and Nora Thompson will be helping us behind the scenes. The Enderlin Eagles, a mark of 4-13 on this season, 0-5 in District 1 play. Their last game out was on January the 25th, a 52-33 loss at the hands of the Richland Colts. After tonight for Enderlin, they will close out the regular season tomorrow in Enderlin, hosting the Pirates of Hankinson. The winner of that game will avoid the play-in contest of the play-in game on Tuesday and be the 7th seed. The loser of that game will have to play on Tuesday against Barnes County North in the 8-9 matchup to try to get down to Wahpeton for the District 1 girls basketball quarterfinals. Well, for the Maple River Raiders, head coached by Nathan Hoots, the number 6 rated team in the state of North Dakota. 13 wins, 3 losses, 6-0 in District 1. They will be the number 1 seed regardless of the outcome here for their next couple of games here in the regular season. The Raiders defeating the Sargent County Bulldogs in Gwinner back on Monday night, 62-58. Addison Hannig with 30 points in the win for Sargent County. A note on Addison and Kiana Leroux, both will not be in the lineup here today, feeling a little bit under the weather. So those are just 2 notes here for the Maple River Raiders. After tonight for Maple River, they will play down to the Bonanza at NDSCS against Rossay tomorrow, then close out the regular season on yourliveevent.com on Tuesday, hosting Hatton Northwood. And a reminder, the District 1 girls basketball tournament you can watch right here on yourliveevent.com. We'll have all the quarters to the semis, the consolation semis, the region qualifier, and the district championship game upcoming. That is a week from Friday, where the quarterfinals start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, dive into the district standings, get you ready for our coaches' conversation with Coach French and Coach Hoots. That and more ahead of the starting lineups and the opening tip tonight from Page. It's District 1 girls basketball here on yourliveevent.com.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Your home for the District 1 girls basketball tournament at NDSCS is yourliveevent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on your live event.
For these two. Open, Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 girls basketball tournament on yourliveevent.com starting February 9th.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from Page, taking a look at the District 1 standings coming into tonight. These are wins and losses, not in terms of points, as in the district, some teams playing each other twice where they get 1 point for a win, others playing each other just once, like Maple River and Enderlin, where it results in 2 wins or 2 losses. But we know this, Maple River is for surely the one, with Sargent County going to end up being the number 2 seed. Oaks right now at 5-2 is 3, followed by the Warbirds of Weimar-Lidgerwood. They are 4-4, currently in 4th, with Richland behind them with a 3-3 mark. Tri-State, as we mentioned, 2-5, and then Hankinson and Enderlin, respectively, 7-8, before Barnes County North is the number 9 seed. Also going on tonight, Tri-State at Sargent County, and then you have the Warbirds of Weimar-Lidgerwood in Colfax tonight going up against the Richland Colts. So that's a look at District 1. District 2 right now, Edgeley, Column Hillier, Linton, HMB, Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, and Kidder County. They are 1-4 respectively. That's out in District 2. The District 1 girls basketball tournament coming up again around the corner. Tuesdays of play-in, and on Friday, a week from Friday, will be the quarterfinals. And our postseason coverage does get underway in North Dakota. That'll be tomorrow with the girls wrestling duels on the East Region in Castleton. Our coverage starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon with the quarterfinals, and we'll get all the way through till the championship tomorrow night in Castleton. Join myself and Brent Dick on the call for that one. And then we'll have the Region 1 boys duels. Those will be in Lisbon starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. And then the Region 2 boys duels, that'll be in Larimore. We'll have both of those for you. So postseason is officially upon us in North Dakota starting tomorrow for winter athletics. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll get to our coaches' conversation. Nathan Hoots and the Maple River Raiders and Coach French of the Enderlin Eagles. We'll hear from Coach French after this here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from Page, it is District 1 girls basketball featuring the Enderlin Eagles and the Maple River Raiders. Joining us now from Enderlin, that's their head coach, Phil French. And Phil, I can't believe we're in February with the weather outside, number one. I can't believe it because it means the end of the regular season is coming up here for your squad and just District 1 girls basketball. What do you want to see from your team tonight against the Raiders, then tomorrow against the Hankinson Pirates to close out the regular season before that District 1 tournament comes knocking around next week?
I really want to see some offensive consistency. We've struggled to score all year long, and a lot of that has to do with we're really not running our offense. We're not doing the things we have to do. We tend to stand around and watch the person with the ball. So I want to see, just some movement and some flow to what we try to do, and maybe we can get some shots and shoot in rhythm, and maybe that'll help our percentages. That's really a lot of what we're looking for, is just kind of get some offensive consistency. Defensively, even though we're smaller than a lot of teams we play, these girls get after it. I mean, they're really a great group. They work hard. They give it everything they have. But it would sure help the energy if we were to make some shots.
Let's talk about your opponent here before we talk about some of your individuals tonight. Maple River, obviously a really good club in terms of their ranking and what they've been able to do this season. From the Barnes County tournament, when you got to kind of see them, so to speak, in person a little bit, compared to now, what's the one thing that's impressed you most from the Maple River perspective here, Phil?
Well, I watched their game at Sargent County. I think it was Tuesday night. They're just a very skilled team. I mean, they have good size, they have good length, a lot of athleticism, but as far as all the teams in our district, they're probably the most skilled team, and they work so well together, and they have a good mix of young and old, and they're just a very solid team.
You mentioned skill, and there's someone that's got skill on your program in Aspen. Like we know, she can shoot off the bus literally. She's got that green light when she hits the first one. Obviously, as a shooter, the next one can go pretty well for her too. What does Aspen provide to the club this year, Phil?
You know, she has really her game has grown. When she was a freshman, all she wanted to do is hide and shoot three-pointers. Last year, she started maybe working to get to the rim a little bit more. And now she's really good on penetrating and attacking, pulling up for the jumper or hitting the pass, as well as her three-point shooting. So she spent a lot of time trying to grow her game and improve her individual skill set. So I think that's the biggest testament to Aspen is she just keeps putting the work in.
Final thing from you, Phil. What's the key? What is one thing you have to do well here tonight against the Maple River Raiders?
Rebound and make shots. And that's basically what it's going to boil down to.
Phil, as always, good to see you, and best of luck moving forward here throughout the rest of the next couple games of the regular season.
Sounds great. Thank you.
And again, head coach Phil French for the Enderlin Eagles will continue on our pregame show after this from Page.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information, or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley School Districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give DeWitt a call at either branch location at Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from Page, it's the Maple River Raiders going up against the Enderlin Eagles for District 1 girls basketball. Joining us now from Maple River, that's their head coach, Nathan Hoots, to close out the regular season. I was talking with Coach French just moments ago saying it's crazy to think it's February. It's crazy to think we're at the end of the regular season here. Hoots, you guys, no matter what, locked up the number 1 seed, but a chance to go through district play unbeaten. What would that mean to this program this season to kind of say leave no stone unturned, leave no blemish unturned, so to speak, and finish off the regular season in district play perfect?
Yeah, I think that was certainly a goal of ours was to be the regular season district champ. That was one of many goals that we had, but you can't get to the other goals that we have without checking off the first box. And we knew we had a lot of tough teams that we had to beat in order to accomplish that feat, and we're extremely proud of what we've accomplished thus far this year. It'd be nice to, like you said, make it through district play without any blemishes on our record, and Enderlin's that last step before we can accomplish that.
And you got a couple of girls who are under the weather here with Addison Hennig and also Kiana Leerud. So what does that do for the lineup and just do for the girls who are suited up tonight here in Page?
Well, next gal up, I believe the phrase would be. They play just as much as most of my starters, both Claire and Carly. So them stepping into the starting lineup doesn't change anything. We chatted yesterday that their roles don't change. You're just going to get probably a little bit more minutes to offset the time that the girls that are out won't be able to play. It changes more for our next two on the bench. So I'm excited to see what Abigail Kaloran and Jada Von Bank do with the extra minutes tonight and the extra responsibility. So it'll be good for them because we know that we've had to deal with it. Foul trouble happens, and these could be some very valuable minutes, both for Claire and Carly starting, and then for Abigail and Jada coming off the bench.
Let's talk about Carly a little bit here in terms of her ability to be as a starter as a freshman. Just what do you hope to see when she gets the opportunity here tonight?
Just understand that her role still doesn't change. Sometimes if you step into a starting spot, your idea of what you need to provide to the team can change. Carly's extremely mature for only being a freshman. Gave her a spot start when she was a 7th grader, so this isn't the first one. But when we told her, unfazed, excited, and just, she does what she does. We get to the rim, play great defense, hustle plays, contribute to winning overall is what we expect from her.
And then for Claire, kind of playing in front of her hometown, even though it is a co-op with Maple River, but this more of her hometown with the Hope Page, school districts for her in terms of where she goes to school. So what do you want to see from Claire's output here tonight?
Taking a deep breath before the opening tip, and contributing in all of the ways that she does. She's a fantastic shooter. Her length on defense causes problems, especially when we decide to go zone. She's a fantastic backside rebounder, playing within herself. Sometimes when you play in front of your like I said, quote unquote, home crowd, butterflies might be going a little bit, but I expect her to be able to handle it and contribute a lot to us tonight.
Final thing for you, Hoots, the Enderlin Eagles, Aspen Schlecht obviously is a really good shooter. I know their record maybe doesn't show what they can do defensively and how they hustle and how they get after it. So what's going to be a challenge with the Coach French team across the way here tonight with Enderlin?
They are extremely scrappy. The reason they get out-rebounded is because of their size, but it's not because of how hard they work. You can tell when you watch on film, it pops off that they're constantly boxing out as hard as they possibly can. They fly around defensively. It's just a matter of making sure we don't give up too many deflections tonight, keeping them off the boards, and then just taking care of the basketball and making some shots.
Hoots says always good to see you, and best of luck here tonight against the Eagles.
Thank you for the time.
And again, Nathan Hoots, head coach for the Maple River Raiders, will continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show after this from Page.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Final segment on our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from Page. The Enderlin Eagles lost 7 consecutive straight, but on a positive note, they're 4-1 when scoring 50 or more points here. So for Enderlin, as Coach French said in our pregame conversation with them, whether it's tonight against Maple River, tomorrow against Hankinson, or once you get to that district tournament, they can rebound and hit some shots. They'll be a tough out no matter who they're going to play, and that's what they're looking for to close out the regular season. While for the Maple River Raiders, they're 0-3 when the opposition scores 63 or more, but they're 13-0 when that hasn't happened this year. Here for head coach Nathan Hoots and the Raiders, and they're looking for some 2 new starters into the game again with Claire Irie and Carly Hovelson both getting an opportunity. Irie, the sophomore, Hovelson, the freshman, with Edison Hannigan, Kiana Learoot again out tonight, feeling a little bit under the weather. So for Maple River, they will play their next game on yourliveevent.com on Tuesday against the Hatton Northwood Thunder. It will be a non-district game, while for the opposite side, for the Enderlin Eagles, they will play hosting the Hankinson Pirates tomorrow for their next contest, and then from there we'll determine if they're going to play in the district playing game or not. That does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. Again, that is IrieInsurance.com. We're back after this when the starting lineups and the opening tip here in Page.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
As we get ready for the starting lineups on our City of Hope scoreboard, we'll start with the visitors. That is the Enderlin Eagles, clad in their black uniforms here today, averaging 38 points per game, while defensively giving up 53 points per contest here for Enderlin. They'll roll like this. Eve Chamberlain, a 5'9" freshman forward. Chamberlain again at 5'9". Caitlin Maggio, a 5'5" sophomore. From there, Aspen Schleck, the 5'6" junior guard. Mackenzie Wall, the 5'6" senior forward, and then Penelope Spain, the 5'10" junior forward here this evening for Coach French and the Enderlin Eagles. Again, Chamberlain, Maggio, Schlecht, Wall, and Spain. Enderlin in their black uniforms with the orange numerals and lettering, with Enderlin across the front here tonight for the Eagles as they're looking to get back in the win column with a mark of 4-13. Now we turn our attention to the home team on our City of Hope scoreboard. That is the Maple River Raiders under the guidance of head coach Nathan Hoots, averaging 57 points per game while defensively giving up 47 points per contest. The Raiders out in their home whites with the blue numerals and lettering outlined in red with Raiders across the front. They'll roll like this. At a 5'10" junior, Brielle Kaloran, Bree for short. Bree again at 5'10". Iris Richmond, a 5'6" senior. Then you have Violet Richmond, the younger sister, a 5'7" 8th grader here for Maple River. Carly Holvelson, the 5'5" freshman guard, and then Claire Irie, the 5'8" sophomore forward. So Kaloran, a pair of Richmonds, Holvelson and Irie here for the Maple River Raiders as they look to continue their winning ways as they won 8 consecutive games coming into this evening's contest. The Raiders, the number 6 team in the latest B Division girls basketball poll, and if they win here tonight, more than likely will go up a little bit higher after defeating the number 4 team in the Sargent County Bulldogs back on Monday. So it's Maple River and Enderlin here tonight for District 1 girls basketball on yourliveevent.com. Crazy to think that we've turned the calendar now to the month of February, where in just a few short weeks, everyone's going to be wanting to make their way to the state tournament. This year's state tournament for Division B girls basketball at Jamestown Civic Center, February 29th through March the 2nd, but a lot of games to get there, including the district tournament. Eventually that'll lead into the regional, and then to a state qualifier potentially for some before you get to state. Kaloran in the center circle for Maple River, while you have Chamberlain in the center circle for the Enderlin Eagles. 4 8-minute quarters with a 35-second shot clock. Opening tip at 7:10 on a Thursday night. District 1 girls basketball is underway here in Page. Up top goes Holvelson. Man pressure defense by Enderlin. Holvelson, nice pass to Kaloran right down the paint for 2. Kaloran with the first 2 points here for the Maple River Raiders as they draw first blood on our City of Hope scoreboard. Full court pressure defense for Maple River. Enderlin with Schlecht weaving her way into the front court. Schlecht will handle the ball, looking for a teammate. Finds one there to Wall. Bounce pass interior, Spain double kick. This one works to Chamberlain. Chamberlain doubled up. Holvelson trying to get the steal. Eventually will end up with Spain. It's still loose. And now we'll handle it with Maggio. Maggio right-handed scoop for 2. We're tied at 2 apiece. Well, transition. Irie gives it to Richmond. Violet looking for the step-through block shot by Aspen Schlecht. And it's going to be on the deck, and a arrow will make its way towards the Enderlin Eagles. So early on, what Coach Phil French said in our pregame show, got a rebound and have to find a way to hit some shots. Able to force a turnover there. Nearly a 5 call as Schlecht is able to get it in the front court. Garner is Richmond. That is Iris, the 5'6" senior. Schleck, bounce pass. Violet Richmond looking for the poke away steal. Now we'll try to go coast to coast and gets fouled. Maggio picks up the foul, her first, team's first, and the 8th grader goes to the free throw line for a pair here for Maple River. Free throw opportunity, first of the game here for the Raiders. As Violet toes the stripe and gets the shooter's roll. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming here for Richmond. Second one is good as well, now at 4-2. In the backcourt goes Maggio. Maggio takes a ball screen to the baseline. Maggio bounce pass inside and stolen away. Other side of the floor goes Violet Richmond. Richmond hard off the window, good for 2. Violet Richmond with 4 of the 6 points here for the Raiders. Other side of the floor is Mackenzie Wall. Wall uses up that dribble, skips it near sideline. Chamberlain with a shot fake. Bounce pass back to Wall. Wall making her way hard down the paint, kick out. Right pocket 3, Chamberlain no. Rebound comes in the hands of Aspen Schlecht. Schlecht is going to be on the floor with it and will have a tie-up, and the arrow will point towards Maple River. So the Raiders will utilize this now with a full court pressure defense with the Enderlin Eagles, actually going back to now a half court pressure. In the front court now is Violet Richmond. Little zone defense for Enderlin. Richmond, that's Iris, right wing. Up top, Irie, deep 3 on the way from 22 feet is short. Rebound, Hovelson nearly saved it in bounce. Maple River will close out the Raider Dome on Monday and Tuesday before they get into their new digs. Boys will play the Warbirds on Monday, while the girls will host Hatton Northwood on Tuesday for the last regular season game in the Raider Dome in Tower City. The boys could potentially play in a playing game depending on how the next handful of games play out in the District 1 boys basketball standings. Wall, cross it, right-handed side goes Chamberlain. Chamberlain will sleeve it to the right wing as this will continue to make its way. With it is Enderlin, as they will see Maggio to Schlecht. Shot clock making its way to 10 seconds. Schlecht will cross over, make that Maggio, leaves it left-hand side Wall, left pocket 3, no, ball out of play, and it will be off the Enderlin Eagles. Violet Richmond 4, Kaloran with 2 for Enderlin. Their 2 points with Caitlin Maggio. As Violet Richmond brings it into the front court. Richmond to the top of the key, right-hand side, Hovelson, jumper from 15. Off the back tab and a board coming down to Penelope Spain. Making her way in the front is going to be Maggio. Caitlin looks for a teammate. Instead, it's a poke away. Richmond able to get on the floor for that one, and Hovelson will keep with it. Nice little slip to Kaloran. Kaloran driving, kicking an offensive charge on Bree. Kaloran will pick up her first. Team's first, and good job by Mackenzie Wall, able to see Kaloran barrel into her and absorb the contact as Michaela Wall, the 5'3" junior, will come into the contest. As Mackenzie, the senior, will see it in the backcourt to the aforementioned Michaela. Michaela, front court, slips a pass. This one to the top of the key to Mackenzie, and we'll see a foul on Maple River. Foul on Irie, her first, team second. Substitution into the game for the Raiders will be Jada Von Bank, the 5'9" senior forward. As Enderlin will utilize this and see a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Eagles looking to inbound. As they do, they find Michaela Wall. Wall to the right-hand side to Mackenzie. Mackenzie looking for a cutter with Schleck, nothing there. Schleck trying to get open, and instead it's a steal with Violet Richmond. Richmond in the front court, free throw line jumper, got it to go. Violet Richmond now with 6. 8-2 Raiders, and another turnover here for the Enderlin Eagles. Maple River right now up by 6 on our City of Hope scoreboard. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, you can search hopeND.com. Kaloran with 2 more points. She's got 4 in the game, largest lead on the night here for Maple River early in this first quarter. And another steal. Here goes Iris Richmond, the other side of the floor. Iris to Violet, sister to sister, 3, got it! The triple. It all stays in the family. Violet Richmond now with 9 and a timeout on the floor. Raiders lead by 11 here in Page.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
As we come back after the timeout for the Enderlin Eagles, again, 9 of the 13 points so far for Maple River via Violet Richmond. Kaloran has 4, and for Enderlin, Caitlin Monjo with the scoop on their first possession to tie the game at 2, and it's been all Maple River since. The Raiders trying to sweep the District 1 regular season. They're going to be the number 1 seed and the District 1 regular season champs, but a chance to go unbeaten. Here the first time we've seen districts again in over 8-9 years here on the eastern side of the state. Here's a high-arching rainbow off the backboard. No good by Aspen Schlecht. Rebound in the hands of Von Bank. Now to Hovelson. Hovelson lost it off the right shoe as she was trying to cross over, and the Raiders will give it right back here to the Enderlin Eagles. It'll be a busy month of the February here as we have districts. Also, the Region 1 and 2 girls basketball tournaments in Division A. We'll have the state qualifiers and the EDC boys and girls basketball tournament later in the month. That's all here on your live event. That's just basketball in the state of North Dakota. Not to mention what we have for wrestling and Minnesota action as well. Back cut wall, right-hand side goes Schlecht. Aspen, guarded by Von Bank, makes her way to the baseline, rips it through, and it's a steal. Hovelson will utilize the rock. Other side, good deflection here by McKenzie to hustle back, and now in the hands of Michaela. Eagles looking to get the lid off the rim, as this will be the pass across the way. Kaloran able to come up with another steal. Kaloran bounce pass to Hovelson in transition for 2. Hovelson becomes a third different Raider in the scoring column here. The transition game is working nicely tonight for the Raiders. Aspen Schlecht brings into the front court. Guarded by Violet. Schlecht, high post to Wall. Michaela. And Violet will get tabbed with the foul. Violet will pick up her first, the team's third. You have 1 so far on the Enderlin Eagles. As the substitution will be coming into the game with Irie back in alongside with Iris Richmond. Von Bank on the floor for Maple River with Abigail Abby Kaloran and Violet Richmond. For the Enderlin Eagles, here's a high post touch, taking a couple of dribbles down the paint, shot off the mark by Karina Olsen, and a rebound to Violet Richmond. Richmond gets cut off at the right short corner, pops a pass to Irie. Irie works around the horn to open is Iris. She'll shoot it off the back tab, and a offensive, or will it go out of play? They'll say it hit the top here of the, went over the backboard. So that'll be out of bounds, and the ball will be making its way towards the Enderlin Eagles. Caitlin Maggio with it. Michaela Wall out there, as you mentioned, with Olsen, Mackenzie Wall, and Aspen Schlecht. Right inside goes Maggio to the baseline to Michaela Wall. Ball screen coming. Michaela back up top. As it'll be to Maggio. Maggio takes the ball screen. Brings it now to Schlecht. Schlecht gets the jumper off Rainbow from 15. Can't get it to go. Ball tapped out of play, and it will be Maple River basketball. Maple River led 13-2 at the 3:59 mark. Both teams kind of sludging through some mud right now in the last couple of minutes. Trying to get another offensive bucket for either squad. Violet Richmond, teardropper in the paint. Can't get it to go. Rebound here for the Enderlin Eagles. Mackenzie Wall, Carlisle's the miss. Nice transition game open. Michaela Wall, left baseline. Can't get it to follow in, and we'll have a foul here on the Enderlin Eagles. Good board by Kaloran on the inside. Foul will be assessed to Karina Olsen, her first, team second. As we'll see a substitution with Holvelson to come into the game here for Violet. Holvelson will utilize it, crossing the timeline. As she does, takes the ball screen. Holvelson makes her way down the paint for two. Von Bank opened up the lane with the screen and no backside defense. Holvelson now with 4 in the contest. Enderlin brings into the front court, as this will be with the Eagles. As Enderlin will utilize it here to Maggio. Left-handed side to Schlecht. Ball screen coming, Aspen Schlecht. Bounce pass, right-hand side open. Maggio, right pocket 3. That'll go long, and a rebound here to Holvelson, her first. Holvelson in the front court, nice pass to Kaloran. Kaloran making her way down the paint, and a steal here for Mackenzie Wall. Mackenzie in the front court will utilize it and set up the offense here for the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin, 2 points right off the shoot on their first bucket of the game, and they get another one here to try to close out the quarter with Mackenzie Wall. She's got 4. Game clock down to 7. Holvelson, a little hesitation, dribble, got to the rim, unable to finish. Rebound to Wall. Mackenzie, other side. Enderlin gets the shot off the backboard here for Karina Olsen, and that's how we'll end our first quarter of play. On our City of Hope scoreboard, it's 17-4 advantage of the Maple River Raiders.
It was October 1st, 2009. We needed some machinery for the farm. We decided to see if we could become a dealer, and that's kind of grown into what it's been today.
We offer basically anything short line. Seed tenders, fertilizer spreaders, sprayers. We can really set ourselves apart by the knowledge we have in those things, by the amount of units we have on hand at all times.
I just have a passion for helping people, getting to know people. It just becomes a lot of fun.
As we come back here in Page, it's 17-4. The Enderlin Eagles will start with the basketball in this second quarter. Caitlin Maggio at the top of the key, guarded by Holvelson, and Violet Richmond pretty much face-guarding Aspen Schlecht, trying to not allow her to get the basketball. Turnover, here goes Holvelson, right-handed scoop to the 10. This will be off the iron and a rebound here to the Enderlin Eagles. Caitlin Maggio brings into the front court, as she does. Maggio to the right-hand side. We'll see it now to Karina Olsen. Olsen at the right wing takes the ball screen. Back up top to Schlecht. Schlecht gets the pass off to Olsen. Jumper from 16. That'll rattle out and a board here to Kaloran, her first. Kaloran in the front court. Bree making her way right-hand side. Holvelson. Skip now to Violet. Extra pass. Kaloran. Baseline jumper. Good. Good ball movement left to right, then right to left, as Kaloran now has 6 on the night here for Maple River, as they now lead at 19-4. Eagles with Mackenzie Wall. Wall sets up the offense, takes the ball screen, slips it now to Maggio. Caitlin with the jab step there. Back to the top. Three-pointer on the way here for Karina Olsen is no good. Good offensive board, though, for Maggio. A fresh 35 here for the Eagles. Wall. Floater. Got it to go. Mackenzie Wall now with 4, and the Eagles cut that deficit to 13 points. Holvelson takes the screen, slips a pass on the interior, but better help side defense by Michaela Wall. On the front court in Enderlin, you get an and one or a 3, you cut that deficit down to 10. Instead, it will be a turnover as Holvelson finds Violet Richmond. Right wing will launch a 3, got another one. She did it in the first quarter on a similar play in transition and did it again. Violet Richmond now in double digits with 12. As we said, you had a chance to get it down to 10. Now you're down by 16. Eagles will utilize it here at the left wing. With it was Caitlin Maggio. Bounce pass, and Violet Richmond gets a steal. Violet looking to beat everybody down the floor. A layup good for 2. Violet now has 14 points. And we'll see a timeout here for Coach French. We'll break with him. 5:48 left to play in the opening half. It's the Maple River Raiders up by 18 points.
Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in!
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
High school basketball here as we're just under 6 minutes of game action away before we get to our halftime show. Take a look at the first half numbers. Get you ready for what's to come for both the Eagles and the Raiders. And we'll get you set for the second half today here in Page. And we'll get a inbound that going over the line here for Enderlin on the sideline is Olsen. So a turnover that'll go in the hands of Maple River. The Raiders so far 7 points in the quarter. Well, for the Enderlin Eagles, they have 2. And Maple River will inbound the basketball with Irie. Richmond cutting to get open. Seen Enderlin go a little man and zone today as they go back to the man. Right to left crossover here by Richmond. Now to Irie. Irie gives it to Iris. Iris looking on the inside on the slip. In the hands of B-Set. Hallie, right-hand side. Irie, right wing 3. Off the front iron and a board to the Enderlin Eagles. Karina Olsen, kick to Chamberlain. Chamberlain on the baseline. Jumper will be out of play and stay with the Enderlin Eagles. As Irie got her hand there to be difficult shot for Chamberlain. As we'll have a substitution as Monjo returns to the court. Here for the Eagles is Aspen Schlecht. We'll check out of the contest. Be a quick turnaround again for Enderlin. Well, they will face the Hankinson Pirates tomorrow in Enderlin to close out the regular season. If they win, they're the 7th seed in District 1. If they lose, they're the 8th. Here's a 3 by Chamberlain off the back tap. Good offensive board for Michaela Wall. Eventually we'll see a foul here on Maple River. This will be with Claire Irie, her second, team's first. And see a substitution as Richmond will check in. That's the 5'5" sophomore, as Lila will come into the contest. And getting a steal is going to be Iris. And if Enderlin loses to Hankinson tomorrow, they would play on Tuesday then, hosting Barnes County North as Kaloran gets an and one. She's got 8, a chance to make it 9 at the line. Foul will be assessed on Enderlin. Penelope Spain, her first, team's first of the quarter here as Hovelson returns, as Violet Richmond will check out. Enderlin will make another substitution here with Mackenzie Wall. So Barnes County North will be the 9. The question is, who's the 7 and 8 again between Enderlin and Hankinson? Free throw is good. That game is almost like a play-in where if you win, you play yourself into the district quarterfinals. If you lose, then you truthfully have to play yourself in the very next game on that Tuesday. Pullback jumper here for Olsen. She's got her first field goal of the night. Enderlin with 3 players in the scoring column here. Hovelson up top. Little zone defense for Enderlin. Up top on that zone is Michaela Wall and Caitlin Maggio. Right-hand side, Hovelson up top to Richmond. Now to B-Set. B-Set looking for the pass to Kaloran and an interception going the other side of the floor for the Eagles. Nice move by Maggio. Rebound here for Hovelson. Hovelson sees Hoots call the offense here from the side. As this one goes to the left wing on the baseline. Back up top to Lila. Lila right-hand side to B-Set. B-Set looking to slip it on the interior to Kaloran. It's tipped away and back-to-back turnovers here for Maple River. Enderlin will bring it to the front court here with Olsen. Olsen up top as this will go to Caitlin Maggio. Maggio, we'll see this one between the rings near sideline of Michaela Wall. Wall looking for the ball screen, takes it. Wall right-handed side, shot fake Chamberlain. Chamberlain jumper from the line. Rebound on the interior, still loose. Eventually won here by Maple River. Good job by B-Set getting on the floor. Finds Hovelson now to Kaloran off the bottom of the rim and a board to Mackenzie Wall. Full court pressure defense for the Raiders, and it ends up in the hands of Caitlin Maggio. Maggio front court for Enderlin. Just over 3 minutes to play here in the opening half. Maggio crossing over, gets by Hovelson, weaving her way inside the paint. Good help defense, eventually goes to Olsen. Olsen, nice little slip to Maggio. Rebound eventually to Iris Richmond. Good look, good set there for Enderlin as they got a quality possession. Just couldn't cap it off with a field goal. Maple River, top of the key, left-handed side to Hovelson. Hovelson at the left wing, eventually goes to Lila. Richmond gets cut off here at the right-handed side. Skip, high post touch to Kaloran. Good movement, B-Set now to Hovelson. Hovelson at the left wing. Back to Iris, to Lila. Three-pointer off the front iron, board. Eventually out of play, and it'll be off of the Enderlin Eagles. Von Bank returns alongside with Kaloran here for Maple River as Aspen Schleck comes into the game for Enderlin. And the Raiders will bring in Irie as well for another substitution as Iris will check out of the game. 17-4 after one quarter play, and Maple River has extended that here in the second. Kaloran goes into a double team, and that'll be turnover number 8 here for the Raiders. Aspen Schlecht in the front court, crossing over right to left and left to right. Jumper from the elbow. Ball will come underneath and eventually towards Maple River as Irie collects a loose ball. Kaloran to Hovelson here with under 2 minutes to play in our opening half. Hovelson, right-hand side, Kaloran. Kaloran back to Hovelson. Hovelson making her way, right wing. Shot fake by Kaloran, extra pass to Irie. Irie over the head of Hovelson, and a turnover for Maple River. Well, the Enderlin Eagles will see what they can do and give a lot of credit to where credit's due. Not allowing Aspen Schleck to get good looks here, with Violet Richmond guarding her from the jump. Trying to face guard and force someone else here for Enderlin to put the ball in the cylinder and create their own shot. Wall here, taking a couple of dribbles. Mackenzie off the window for 2. Mackenzie Wall with 6 of the 10 points here for the Enderlin Eagles. Hovelson inside jumper, no rebound by the aforementioned Wall. Wall up the other side of the floor to Maggio. Back to Wall, around the horn, Schlecht. Schlecht, jumper from 23. Back tab, long rebound in the hands of Michaela. Now back to Schlecht. Aspen gets cut off there by Kaloran. Schlecht going up and will get fouled in the act of shooting. Aspen will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. This foul will be tabbed by Kaloran. That'll be Abigail, the 8th grader, her first, team second. And we'll see a timeout for head coach Nathan Hoots. 58.6 seconds left to play in the opening half. Maple River up by 17.
You may feel cold and gloomy when you look outside your window, but Trail District Health Unit's Brenda Stallman encourages you to keep the outdoors in mind for your overall health and well-being.
Even though we have less light to do those activities we enjoy, it's still important to get outside. Pets still need to have exercise, so take them for a walk, and kids enjoy the time that they can spend with you outdoors, so just put on more layers and get outdoors, because that typically is a proven and tried remedy to seasonal blues and loneliness.
Seasonal health tips from Trail District Health Unit.
High school basketball here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. I'd like to also thank Addison Santrum and Nora Thompson for helping us here from Page High School. Between the Hope Page School District, Chase Miller with you here tonight. As again, the regular season will come to a close this week for some, next week for others, before postseason play starts in Division B girls basketball. Schleck, first free throw of the night for Enderlin is good. Second one upcoming. Will be long rebound here for Von Bank. 2 fouls in the quarter for Maple River, 1 for Enderlin, so neither in the bonus. It means he can play some good hustle, aggressive defense here to close out the final 50 seconds of the quarter. Irie, right-handed side of Kaloran. Kaloran leaves it left wing, Hovelson. Hovelson, a couple hard dribbles down the paint through the hands of Irie. And for the Raiders, they've had a couple of possessions here where they've let a couple of turnovers get away from them, as now the Enderlin Eagles can hold for the final shot if they want. So they got to the free throw line with Schlecht the last time. Where will they go here in the front court? Schlecht getting walled off by Holvelson. Making her way. Good spin move. Finish with the left hand. Aspen Schlecht able to spin. Finish with the opposite hand and now has 3. Irie. Holvelson. Inside turnover. Chamberlain gets the steal. Schlecht with 5. Bounce pass. This goes Michaela Wall. That pocket 3 long. And eventually it'll be a jumper to beat the horn. Got it. Count it. Chamberlain with the putback to beat the horn, and the Eagles end on a 5-0 run to close out the final minute of play here in the second quarter. At the half on our City of Hope scoreboard, Maple River leads it by 12.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada has a Massey 1754 54 horsepower tractor with cab, air heat, comes with loader, 1,000 hour. It's priced at $33,000 for a limited time, 0% financing for 36 months on used MT 800E Challenger track tractors. Talk with Chuck O'Neill on the inventory available, 0% financing. New Brandt grain carts get up to $7,500 additional rebate on new Brandt grain carts. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Association.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
As we come back here at the half in Page, it's 27-15 Maple River with the advantage over the Enderlin Eagles with 58.6 seconds left to play in the first half. It was 27-10, so a 5-0 run here for Enderlin has put them squarely within striking distance when we start the second half of play. Maple River, 17 points in the first quarter, 10 points in the second. For the Enderlin Eagles, 4 points in the first quarter and 11 in the second 8 minutes. Maple River so far 3 players in the scoring column. 3 of 3 from the free throw line with 2 triples, both made by Violet Richmond. 9 rebounds here for Maple River with 11 turnovers. Team numbers for the Enderlin Eagles, they have 5 players in the scoring column. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Those free throws by Aspen Schlecht. 12 rebounds. They have yet to hit a 3 here tonight for the Eagles with 14 first half turnovers. Maple River individually led by Violet Richmond with 14 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Kaloran then has 9 and Hovelson with 4. That's the scoring for Maple River. Again, 14 for Violet Richmond. Well, for the Enderlin Eagles, 5 players in the scoring column. 6 points, 4 rebounds for Mackenzie Wall. 3 points with Aspen Schlecht and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 points for Caitlin Maja with a pair of boards. 2 points for Karina Olson and 2 points for Chamberlain as well. Again, the Enderlin Eagles led by the 6 points of Mackenzie Wall and the 3 of Aspen Schlecht. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll let you know what both teams' the upcoming schedule looks like for the Enderlin Eagles and for the Maple River Raiders. At the half, Maple River leads it by 12 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
I'm Freya Angen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
On our City of Hope scoreboard, Maple River 27, the Enderlin Eagles 15 here tonight in Page in District 1 girls basketball. Maple River again led by the 14 of Richmond. That's Violet. Enderlin led by the 6 of Mackenzie Wall. What's on tap next for the Enderlin Eagles? Essentially a playing game to get to the district tournament. Otherwise, you truthfully will play in the playing game upcoming on Tuesday. So Enderlin will host the Hankinson Pirates tomorrow night in Enderlin. Winner of that earns the 7 seed and will go to Wahpeton for the District 1 basketball tournament and guarantee themselves 2 more games at least, as once you get to districts, it's double elimination. If you lose that game, well, then you have to go into a play-in matchup with Barnes County North at your home court, as Barnes County North will be the 9 seed, so either Hankinson or Enderlin will host the play-in match on Tuesday, the play-in contest, and then if you win that, you would end up being the 8 seed, and the Enderlin Eagles could very easily, if they were to lose tomorrow night and beat Barnes County North, they could see this particular Raider club a week from Friday. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the 1 versus 8 matchup. Then you go 4, 5, and so forth after that. So that'll be down at the North Dakota State College of Science for the district tournament. For the Maple River Raiders, they have 2 more games in the regular season, both non-region or non-district contests. Tomorrow they will make their way to Wahpeton and play in the Bonanza at NDSCS, and they will go up against Rosse from Minnesota. And then on Tuesday, they will close out the regular season at the Raider Dome, and they will put essentially the lights out, if you will, at the Raider Dome, and that'll be upcoming again on Tuesday against Hatton Northwood before they get into their new digs upcoming a little bit later on next season for volleyball and basketball for the Maple River Raiders. Maple River winners of 8 consecutive, looking to make it 9. Enderlin lost 7 straight games, but right now they put them within striking distance after closing out the second quarter on a 5-0 run. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll get you ready for second half action in Page here on your liveevent.com.
Your home for the District 1 girls basketball tournament at NDSCS is yourliveevent.com.
Stop. Hovelson skip. Richmond. This would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on your live event.
For these two, open Buckholtz right wing 3-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 girls basketball tournament on yourliveevent.com starting February 9th.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
As we get you ready for third quarter action here on our City Hope scoreboard, work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, you can search hopeND.com. That again is hopeND.com. See another Class B girls basketball poll come out on Monday. Mayport CG the 1, Langdon area Elmore Munich the 2, with Central McLean the 3, Sargent County 4, and Bowman County number 5 with Maple River 6 and EKM 7. And again is the latest Division B girls basketball poll that was on Monday. Richmond, Kaloran with Hovelson and Irie, the original starting 5 for Maple River, will have a jump ball and essentially a turnover here for the Raiders. For the Enderlin Eagles, they will have on the floor in Chamberlain alongside with Mackenzie Wall, Aspen Schlecht, Caitlin Maggio, and Penelope Spain. And excuse me, you'll have Michaela Wall starting over Penelope Spain here in this third quarter. Jumper on the way for Schlecht will be off the backboard. No good. Rebound to Hovelson. Hovelson gives it to Violet Richmond. Violet makes the pass to Iris. Jumper from 17 off the back of the rim. Rebound tapped in the hands of Kaloran, her second. Bree back out to Iris as they work it to the baseline. Hovelson, baseball pass to the left pocket as this will go to Violet. Up top as they work it. Now to Irie, back to Violet. Richmond trying to get a pass into Kaloran and stolen away. Caitlin Maggio looking to go coast to coast. Right-handed layup for 2. Maggio now with 4. 13 turnover here for Maple River, and it's down to a 10-point contest. Making a 7-0 run here for Enderlin. Violet looking to change it. 3, tapped out, rebound, Irie, put back, Irie, block shot, Wall. Good job by Mackenzie Wall going straight up, got her hand on the basketball to deflect it. And now the Enderlin Eagles looking to make it a single-digit game with a made field goal. Mackenzie Wall, left wing, ball screen coming. Wall, they'll shoot the 3. That'll go long. Rebound here. Irie will see this go out of play, and it will be Maple River basketball. If you're Coach Phil French, you got to love what you've seen to close out the half, but also to start this second. If you're Coach Hoots, looking for a little spark right now. Richmond, here goes Violet. Violet, ankle cross, gives it to Iris. Iris lost it, and a turnover here for the Raiders. Really good start to the game for Maple River. For those of you that are just joining us, they had a 17-4 lead after one quarter play. Got it up to 27-10. But since it's 27-10, it's been all Enderlin right now as Irie kicks that one out of play. And it'll stay Enderlin basketball as you got a bird's eye view of it right on top of the stage here in Page. Inbounding it here will be Mackenzie Wall. Wall on the inbounds, Maggio. Will cross the timeline here. As Maggio does. Gives it right-hand side to Chamberlain. Chamberlain making her way to the paint. Chamberlain got the shot and count it. It's an and one for Eve. She's got 4, and it's down to a single-digit contest. Foul assist on Hovelson, her first, team's first of the third quarter. And that run continues now for the Eagles. It's a 9-0 run here for Enderlin. Chamberlain missed the free throw. Rebound. And we'll see a foul on the loose ball here. This could be assessed on Chamberlain. It will be. Her first, team's first of the quarter. And for Maple River, Violet, right-hand side of Iris. Iris making her way, and there's going to be a foul here. This will be before the shot on the floor. Foul will be on Mackenzie Wall, her first, and the team's second of the quarter. So for Maple River, they will inbound the basketball with Violet Richmond. As Violet on the baseline here. gives it to Iris. Left wing three coming. Iris, no. Rebound tapped out for Kaloran. Gives it back up top, Hovelson. High post, Kaloran. Bree lost it, and it's a turnover. Fourth turnover of the quarter here for Maple River. 5:30 left to play in the third. And the Enderlin Eagles, well, they're going to give it right back here to Maple River. Raiders in transition there. This is where they made some damage tonight. Nice step through for Hovelson. Teardropper got it to go. Carly now with 6. And the hometown Raider fans chanting defense as it lead is back to 10. Maggio, left wing. Maggio uses up that dribble up top, Schlecht, and we'll see a foul here on Maple River. Foul will come across on Iris. This will be her first, team's second. So both with 2 team fouls right now here in this third quarter. Aspen Schlecht, the right wing. Little zone defense. Here's the Raiders looking to come out and trap it, and they get the steal. Hovelson pass now to Violet. Violet right to the tin for 2. Violet Richmond with 16 points on the evening. She's got half of Maple River's offense. Wall goes left-hand side to Chamberlain. Leaves it right-hand side. Schlecht as they work it around the horn. Nice ball movement. Open triple off the back iron. Rebound comes down to Michaela. Back to McKenzie. Leaves it to Schlecht. Schlecht at the right wing. Lost it, and it's a turnover here for Enderlin. Kaloran in transition. Bree off the window. No rebound, though, to Violet. Violet with her second. Richmond crossing over. Violet looking inside Kaloran. Double comes, kick, top. Three-pointer, Hovelson off the front iron. Irie saves it from going out of bounds. Good board by Claire. Claire open. 3, got it. Rattle it in. Third 3 of the game here for Maple River as they now lead it by 15 at 34-19. So it's the Raiders answering that little run for Enderlin with a handful of points now in their own right in the last couple possessions. As Kaloran and Von Bank will check into the contest. For Enderlin right now, they got a field goal for Chamberlain and Maggio here in this quarter. Schlecht, bounce pass. This will go to Maggio, left-hand side wall. Michaela will shoot the 3 off the front iron. Ball tapped out eventually. It will be Aspen Schlecht. Schlecht, bounce pass. Maggio to the baseline. Here goes McKenzie Wall across the way, and Kaloran is able to come up with the steal. Hovelson crossing the timeline here as we're getting to the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Kaloran as they work it around to Violet. Richmond back to Hovelson. Now to Von Bank. Back to Violet at the left wing. Richmond baseline teardropper, got it to go. Violet now with 18 on the night, a game high for Maple River. Left-handed side and matches their largest lead of the game here at 17. Aspen Schlecht gets the free throw line. Jumper will rattle in. Aspen got a difficult shot to go. She's got 5, and we got a football score, or nearly a football score, 36-21. Hovelson gives it now in the hands of Kaloran to Von Bank. Back to Hovelson, high post touch, active defense for Enderlin. They come away with a steal. Good hands there by Michaela Waldy, eventually getting her sister with McKenzie, and we'll have a foul on Maple River. This will be their third of the quarter. Foul will be on Violet, her second, team's third again of the quarter, as Penelope Spain will return and Karina Olsen here for Enderlin. Eagles to inbound the basketball with Mackenzie Wall. Wall up top in the hands of Olsen. Olsen reverse it, right-hand side Wall, right baseline, three-pointer, no. Rebound, and we'll have a foul on Kaloran. Bree will pick up her second, team's fourth, so from here on out now, Enderlin will be in the bonus. Free throw upcoming here for the Eagles. Could be upcoming if there's another foul, that is, on Maple River. Schlecht finds Maggio. Maggio got a 12-footer off the backboard. Rebound comes down to Olsen, and we'll have a tie-up. And we'll see what the call is going to be right now, as we have one of our officials coming across to see if it was a jump ball or maybe a foul beforehand. Nope, they're going to say it is a jump, and the arrow points towards Maple River. Contest that got underway at 7:10 this evening as we're nearing the 8 o'clock hour. Violet Richmond up top to Hovelson here. 2-3 zone defense will continue for the Enderlin Eagles. They go to the baseline with Violet. Back to Hovelson to Violet. Violet gives it to Hovelson as Von Bank is running the baseline. Violet trying to get away from Aspen Schlecht, and Aspen will pick up the foul. Aspen, that'll be her first, team's third of the quarter. And a fresh 35 now on the shot clock here for Maple River as they will inbound the basketball on the baseline. As Kaloran will inbound it. As she does, Kaloran's open. Shot off the back, no good. Rebound here to Enderlin. This will be with Wall. He has 6 points, 5 rebounds, and the Eagles give it right back to Maple River. Hovelson in transition now for Maple River. Gets walled off there. Now in the hands of Von Bank. Jada, nice little slip pass through to Kaloran off the window. Can't get it. Bree with a power dribble off the backboard. Got it to go. Kaloran with 11 points and 4 rebounds. 38-21, full court pressure defense continues as the Raiders again match a 17-point advantage on our City of Hope scoreboard. Wall, McKenzie up top now in the hands of Caitlin Maggio. Left-handed side here for Enderlin to Olsen. They work it around the horn. Right baseline jumper, Schlecht, no. Backside rebound and a near and one here for Olsen. Karina will toe the stripe for the first time this evening for Enderlin. Foul will be assessed on Kaloran, her second, team's fifth, and 2 free throws upcoming here for the Eagles. They're 1 of 3 so far tonight from the line as a team. Free throw attempt is off the iron. Substitution as Stella Satrom will check in. Also Iris Richmond and Claire Irie here for Maple River. All coming back into the game will be Chamberlain and Michaela Wall here for the Eagles. Free throw opportunity number 2 on the way for Olsen is no good. Ball will be tapped out in the hands of Maple River. So 41.9 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Maple River with Kaloran will bring in the front court. Richmond, that's Iris. Back to Kaloran, gives it back to Iris. Playing a little hot potato with it here at the top of the key. Kaloran now to Irie. Irie to the hands of Von Bank as it just kept taking an extra dribble closer to the bench, eventually out of bounds. Enderlin closed the second quarter on a 5-0 run and trying to do something similar here with a made bucket to cut into this deficit. Maybe they get a quick steal and a score. Schlecht will see this to the left-hand side of Michaela. Wall back to Aspen. Aspen, 24-footer, tickles the twine. Aspen Schlecht now with 8. Unlimited range there for Schlecht, 38-24. Kaloran gets the shot up before the horn, and that's how we'll end our third quarter of play. It's Maple River 38, the Enderlin Eagles 24. The final 8 minutes of regulation coming up next.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsborough wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
As we return here, as we go to the fourth quarter of play on yourliveevent.com. Final 8 minutes upcoming. As 38-24 here. Maple River, 11 points in the third quarter. Enderlin with 9. The Raiders led by Violet Richmond with 18 points. While for the Enderlin Eagles led by the 8 points of Aspen Schlecht. 5 of those coming in the third quarter. This will go right-hand side. Schlecht at the right wing will handle the basketball. Pops a pass up top to Maggio. Maggio looks for a teammate. Right wing back to Schlecht. Pair of Richmonds coming there, and Violet able to get the steal. Violet goes behind the back. Violet right-hand side to Irie. Back to Violet, right of the key. She'll launch, she'll shoot. Three-pointer, no. Rebound off of who, and it'll be off of Maple River. So Enderlin will get the stop now if you're the Eagles. Quickly, can you get it back to single digits, and eventually try to get it to a 2-possession and 1-possession and so forth. If you're Maple River, these next 2-3 minutes, if you can get even a 4-0 run, just not allow Enderlin to get back in this game in terms of this 14-point margin right now. You can balloon it up to 18-20. It would more than likely be too much for the Eagles to overcome. But again, if you're Enderlin, you score the next 5-6 points, you're right back in this game. Nice step through for Iris, no. Rebound here for Kaloran, her 5th. Extra pass, top of the key. Irie, three-pointer off the front iron, and a board coming down to Enderlin. Wall will get the board, but then a turnover. Violet inside Kaloran. Bree, 2-pointer, got it. Kaloran now with the Baker's dozen in scoring, give Violet Richmond the assist, and it's a 40-24 contest. Enderlin's got to get a count before the 10-second. They do with about a second to spare. This will go to Schlecht. Aspen to the free throw line. Gets the shot off short. Rebound here to Bree. Irie. Make that Iris Richmond, excuse me. Gives it to Violet. Finds it now to Von Bank. And there's going to be a foul. Jada will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul assessed on Mackenzie Wall. That'll be her second. Team's first of the quarter. As Von Bank, free throw line, got it. Raiders 4th and 5th free throw opportunities as they now take a 17-point edge. Von Bank buries another one. Maple River 5 for 5 from the free throw line here tonight, up by 18 points. Enderlin with Mackenzie Wall, ripping it through his Violet Richmond, right-handed layup for 2. Violet now with 20 on the night. Up to a 44-24 contest. Schlecht right wing to Caitlin Maggio. Right-hand side now to Michaela Wall. Wall looking for the skip to Schlecht. Schlecht with a right-handed hip-high dribble. Aspen spinning on top of this zone. Leaves it to Mackenzie. Jumper from 16. Rattling out and a board to Irie, her 4th. And we'll see a foul here on Enderlin. Foul will be on Caitlin Maggio, her second. Team's second of the quarter as Hovelson will come in for Maple River. Again, the Raiders not playing tonight with Addison Hannig and Kiana Leroux. 2 of their starters will not be playing here this evening, again under the weather. They have a quick game, as both teams do, tomorrow. Right-handed layup for 2 here for Kaloran. Nice move. She's got to the tin a myriad of times here tonight, now with 15 here for Bree. You have 20 for Violet, 15 for Kaloran. They've scored 35 of the 46 points. Hovelson trying to get the steal. It's still loose, and a reach and foul for Irie. They will pick up her 3rd and the team's first of this quarter. So again, the 1-2 combination of Maple River, of Violet Richmond, and Kaloran has kind of been the answer so far here tonight for Maple River. From the Enderlin Eagles, led by the 8 of Schlecht and the 6 of Mackenzie Wall so far in their own right. Enderlin to front court. Schlecht to Maggio. Maggio looking to reverse it. Left-hand side as Hovelson is applying some pressure. Bounce pass to Schlecht. Aspen spinning, lost it, and eventually we'll see a traveling violation here on Enderlin. Their 25th turnover of the night. Maple River has 17 in their own right. As Kaloran will getting ready to check in, under 5 minutes to play here in the 4th. Kaloran dribble, left-handed shot for 2. Kaloran, how do you do? She's got 17. We'll see it now with Schlecht. She crosses timeline. Schlecht bounce pass left-hand side, Chamberlain. Chamberlain, extra pass to the McKenzie wall now to Schlecht. She'll shoot the three, rattle it in. Aspen in double digits with 11, her second made three of the contest. Enderlin now with 27 on the night. Kaloran with a hard dribble off the window, and Maple River right back with the answer. Kaloran 8 points in the quarter for Bree. Bree now with 19 points. Right-handed side, Enderlin. Karina Olsen leaves it left of the wing. Here's a three for Chamberlain, nothing but twine. Chamberlain with 7. Now the offenses are coming alive here with 4 minutes left to play in the fourth. Violet to Kaloran. Bree leaves it Hovelson. Hovelson to Irie. Back to Kaloran, ripping it through. Bree right to the paint, right-handed scoop off the iron. Ball tapped out in the hands of Wool. That's McKenzie, her 7th board of the game. Enderlin with Karina Olsen up and over on the pass to Chamberlain, back up top as they work it right wing to Olsen. Olsen able to find Wall. Jumper on the way for McKenzie Long. Rebound for Kaloran, her 7th. Bree to Hovelson. Hovelson step through, finds Irie, 12-footer long, backside rebound here for Chamberlain. As this game has picked up a little bit more of a track meet to it here with 3:20 left in the fourth quarter. Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show. We'll name you our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Take a look at the final numbers. That and more is still to come. Once we get to our post-game show, we'll try to hear from the victorious coach and a player as well here in Page. With it will be Caitlin Maggio. Maggio at the top of the key, right-handed side now to Schlecht as they work it here to Olsen. Aspen, right-handed side. Jumper for 3 off the iron here for the Eagles with Chamberlain. A rebound for Kaloran. Kaloran stays with it. Eventually it's a turnover. Jumper for the Eagles, no. Board underneath here to Von Bank, her 3rd. Hovelson lost it off the shoe of Wall, and we'll see Schlecht with the foul. Aspen will pick up her 2nd, team's 3rd here of the quarter. You have 1 so far with Maple River as Lila Richmond will come into the game for the Raiders. Inbound the basketball for Maple River will be Abigail. Finds it to Hovelson. Bounce pass right-hand side. Kaloran lost it on her way up. Still going forward, and we'll see the foul. This one will be on Kaloran. That'll be her 3rd, team's 2nd. And Enderlin will handle the basketball with 2:33 left in this fourth quarter of play. Eagles with Caitlin Maggio. Bounce pass left-handed side. Now to Olsen. Karina trying to get out of a double team. Ball gets skipped open as Schlecht. She'll shoot a 3. Long rebound here to Hovelson, her 4th. Hovelson. We'll see Schlecht get the steal, but saves it, but right to Kaloran for 2. And we'll get a timeout on the floor with 2:07 left to play in the fourth quarter. It's 52-30. Maple River out in front.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley School Districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give DeWitt a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Again, 2:07 left to play in the fourth quarter. The Enderlin Eagles and the Maple River Raiders here tonight in District 1 girls basketball. It's the final game of district play here for Maple River before the postseason begins for them. For Enderlin, they will have one more district game with the Hankinson Pirates upcoming tomorrow night in Enderlin, that is, as they welcome in the Pirates. Maple River with this result will try to remain perfect in District 1 play to go to 7-0 and 14-3 here for the 6th-rated team in Division B girls basketball. Enderlin, after the timeout, will make a substitution with Lemna, the 8th grader at 5'6". Bounce pass now goes to Jenna Olsen, another 8th grader. Eagles will skip it, and Richmond comes away with the steal. Lila to B-set. Hallie, the 5'6" sophomore in the front court. Here, sideline to Killorn. Back to B-set here as they work it around the horn. B-set left-handed side to Killorn as Satcham is posting up on the high post. Right-handed side to Richmond. That's Lila. Lila back to B-set. Satcham to Von Bank. Shot clock making its way down to 9 seconds. Lila with 8 gives it to B-set. Hallie, nice teardropper on the baseline. Ball tapped out of play, and this will go towards Enderlin. Good offensive possession, though, for Maple River to get a quality look off and also milk some clock off as we have 75 seconds left here in regulation. Jana Olsen, skip left-handed side for the Eagles here. That's Buchholz, right wing. Back in the hands of Olsen. Olsen, nice little ball fake, got the defense moving one way. Olsen gets it right back here for Enderlin. And we'll see a turnover here for the Eagles. Satcham gets the steal, and Richmond will bring in the front court. Killorn to Lila. Satcham, baseline B set as they work it. As this will be to the left-hand side to Von Bank. Raiders will utilize it on the skip to Von Bank here. Lila Richmond, right-handed side. Here goes Satcham to Von Bank. Back to Lila here, nearly lost it. Raiders trying to get a shot off with Killorn. Does to beat the buzzer here. Killorn now with 4. Enderlin into the front court. Right-handed side with the basketball. Olsen, jumper from 15. That'll go long. Rebound here for the Raiders. Will be with Killorn, and we'll have a final tonight here in Page. In District 1 girls basketball, Maple River goes 7-0 in district play, improves to 14-3 on the season. For the Enderlin Eagles, they drop to 4-14 on the year and go 0-6 in District 1 play. Again, your final on our City of Hope scoreboard. Maple River 54, the Enderlin Eagles 30. Back after this with our postgame show.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
As we come back on our postgame show here from Page, the Maple River Raiders again able to pick up the victory 54-30. Let's get right to it. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight for the Maple River Raiders. Violet Richmond started it off with a 9-point first quarter at 14.5, would finish with 2 threes, and she goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. A game-high 20 points for the 8th grader. Violet Richmond is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. That is Enbridge. Energy for life. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Again, Enbridge.com for career opportunities as Violet scores in every quarter here this evening for the Maple River Raiders. She is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Now we go to our RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Contest, but more so kind of the play of Bree Killorn. Again, set 19 points, 7 rebounds. She as well scored in every quarter, kind of a 1-2 combination here tonight. Kaloran's play is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest, with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planting updates, information, questions, and more. Contact Arctic Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton or visit PlanterDoc. That's DOC.com. That's PlanterDoc.com. Arctic Enterprises is here to help you. Final numbers go like this. Maple River with 6 players in the scoring column. They go 5 of 5 from the free throw line. 3 threes, 26 rebounds with 19 turnovers. For the Enderlin Eagles, they would have 5 players in the scoring column. They go 1 of 3 from the free throw line here tonight. They would go 1 of 5, that is, from the free throw line here tonight. 3 threes, 21 rebounds, 28 turnovers for the Enderlin Eagles. Maple River individually led by, again, the 20 of Violet Richmond, the 19 of Kaloran. 6 points for Carly Hovelson. 4 points for Abigail Kaloran off the bench. 3 points, 4 rebounds for Claire Irie, and 2 points here for Jada Von Bank with 3 rebounds. Again, the Raiders led by the 20 of Violet Richmond. For the Enderlin Eagles, led by the 11 of Aspen Schlecht with a pair of threes. Schlecht again with 11. 7 points then for Eve Chamberlain with 2 rebounds. 6 points for Mackenzie Wall with 7 boards. 4 points for Caitlin Maggio, and 2 points, 3 rebounds for Karina Olsen. Enderlin again led by the 11 of Aspen Schlecht. So for Maple River, 14-3 on the season. They will be the official now regular season champs. They will not share it with anyone as they go a perfect 7-0 in District 1 play. And they improve to 14-3 on the season. Winners of 9 straight games. Quick turnaround for both teams. The Raiders will play Rothsay coming up on tomorrow night down in Wahpeton, and then Tuesday they will host the Hatton Northwood Thunder to close out the regular season. Well, for the Enderlin Eagles, they dropped to 4-14 on the season, 0-6 in District 1 play. They've lost 8 consecutive games. They will close out the regular season at home tomorrow against Hankinson. If they win, they're in the District 1 tournament as a 7 seed, and then from there, if they lose, they would have to play in a play-in game upcoming on Tuesday. We'll continue after this here in Page.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
As we come back here in Page, join us is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision player of the game again in Brielle Kaloran. 19.7 rebounds here for Bree. Bree, let's just talk about going perfect in District 1 play. You know, you're the regular season champs. You're not sharing it with anyone. Able to go 7-0 here in District 1. What does it mean to be, you know, a regular season champ here in District 1 basketball, Bree?
It's super fun for our whole team. You know, this is something that we're not really used to. And, you know, because of this 3-class system, it's really nice to just, you know, compete against people, against our own caliber, and really seeing what we're capable of.
Speaking of capable of, Violet Richmond with 20 points a game high, got things going early, 14 in the first half. When you saw Violet hit that first 3 in transition, what kind of goes through your mind as a teammate when she gets that first one off?
Violet is our jump starter. She is that little burst of energy we need, kind of sets the tone for the night, you know, tells us what's going to work. And when it doesn't work anymore, we feed her somewhere else. You know, she's just an all-around player, and I really appreciate having her, and I think our whole team does.
So you got 2 more games left. You got a quick one tomorrow down in Wapaton, kind of a appetizer before that district tournament going up against Rothsay. Then you close out the Raider Dome on Tuesday against Hatton Northwood. What do you kind of hope to take from a very competitive week with Sargent County and Enderlin into your final 2 games of the season here, Bree?
We hope to take this momentum from our huge win on Monday and, you know, this crucial win tonight and just, you know, run with it.
Final thing for you, how much fun is the Raider Dome going to be on Monday and Tuesday for the boys' game and for your game, knowing that's the last time that there is regular season basketball here for the Raiders?
You know, it's a sad time and a happy time at the same time, and I plan on enjoying myself. I don't know about you.
It should be fun. Bree, thanks so much for your time and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
We'll continue after this as we'll hear from Nathan Hoots.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
As we come back now, join us, Nathan Hoots, head coach for the Maple River Raiders. I'm going to ask the same question that I started off with Bree here, Hoots. That was, what does it mean to be the undisputed, District 1 champs, going 7-0? First time again that we've had districts in 8-9 years here in this part of the state of North Dakota. What does it mean to go, unbeaten here and be the District 1 champs?
It's quite the accomplishment. I told them there, that's probably not a game that you're going to go home and tell anyone and brag about. It wasn't great on our end, but we were good. But the accomplishment of going undefeated in the district, having to go on the road at Oaks, who's probably the 3, and at Sargent County, who's the 2. Those are 2 really good wins, and we have a lot of really good teams in our district. And to be able to step up 7 times in a season and get all those wins to secure that 1 seed is definitely an accomplishment on our part.
And the one thing here, obviously, Iris and Kaloran, that's Violet, and Kaloran here scoring 39 points combined out of those 54. That tandem's been really nice, but obviously with Kiana not being in tonight with sickness and also Addison Hannock feeling under the weather, what was that 1-2 combination like from your point of view, especially early on where they scored 13 of your 17 first quarter points?
Yeah, they definitely came out and set the tone for us tonight, which was really exciting. We talked about it in there that someone's going to have to step up. Violet played really, really well early, and then, Bree did a great job of kind of, anchoring down our defense. Whoever was in the middle, she was kind of defending. She did a really good job. She's such a good athlete, and in the fourth quarter, it was nice to see her kind of run to the rim, get rewarded every time that she got the ball. All around good game by those 2.
Now you're going to have a couple of non-district games to close out the season. Tomorrow, quick turnaround, as we kind of said, with Bree, almost an appetizer of what the district tournament's going to feel like to get used to a science school down there. And then Tuesday, you close out the regular season, at least for basketball at the Raider Dome here. So what's the next, 72 hours, so to speak? Quick turnaround tomorrow, then as you get ready for a quality opponent in Hatton Northwood before district play comes, Hoots.
Yeah, it's exciting to be able to get kind of a dry run on that floor. I played there last year. Offensively we were pretty good, which is surprising. It's tough the first time you play there in a while to shoot. So hopefully we can get a lot of shots up in the pregame and get to the rim more often than we shoot, hopefully in the actual game. Don't know anything about Rothsay, but we're excited to be able to play on the floor. And then Hatton Northwood, once again, a quality opponent. And then, a lot of emotions that come around with parent night and senior night on Tuesday in the Raider Dome. Really fun.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun Monday and Tuesday for the boys on their particular night, Tuesday again for the girls. Hoots, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck 22 hours from now going up against Rothsay.
Very good. Thank you.
And again, Nathan Hoots will continue after this and put a bow on it from Page. As we put a bow on this one here tonight from Page, 54-30. Again, your final. Maple River picks up the win over the Enderlin Eagles. So here's what the district looks like again, with Wymer-Lidgewood playing at Richland tonight, and he also had Tri-State at Sargent County with some other games here this evening. But Maple River is going to be the one no matter what. Sargent County, again, they defeat Tri-State tonight. They are the undisputed number 2 in their own right. Oaks looks to be the 3, and then it's a logjam barring what Richland and Wymer-Lidgewood do against each other. That could potentially and very well be a preview of the 4-5 game at the District 1 tournament. And Tri-State again 2-5. They look to be in that 6th spot right now. Enderlin and Hankinson will figure out the 7 and 8 respectively. The loser of tomorrow night's game in Enderlin will be the 8 and host Barnes Sky North on Tuesday. The winner will be the 7 and automatically get into the District 1 tournament. So again, districts work like this. Top 8 teams, or in this case, the play-in game winner, and then the 8 teams that are remaining will make their way to Wahpeton in the quarterfinals. That'll be a week from Friday. The first game is 1 versus 8, 4 versus 5 follows, and so forth. We'll have all the games on Friday and Saturday and Monday on yourliveevent.com. Again, a week from Friday will be the District 1 girls basketball tournament. We'll have the quarters, the loser out semis, the region qualifiers, and the District 1 championship, all from Science School, upcoming here in just a week and a half down in Wahpeton. So if you win 2 games down in Wahpeton, you're at least moving on to the regionals, and then from there it's got to figure out what District 2 does a little bit as well. But again, we will have the District 1 girls basketball tournament officially getting underway a week from Friday here on yourliveevent.com. On behalf of Nathan Hoots and Phil French for joining us on the pregame show, for Coach Hoots and also Brielle Kaloran for joining us on the postgame show, I'm Chase Miller repeating tonight's final. Maple River picks up the victory over the Enderlin Eagles 54-30. Join us tomorrow for postseason girls wrestling coverage. That'll begin at 2 o'clock in Castleton. We'll have the Region 1, Region 2 duels on Saturday as well, and then we'll have postseason girls hoops next week here on yourliveevent.com.